Welcome to another video. So in this video, I'll be doing a special unboxing. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or not, but I did buy something a little special here. So what this is, it is the 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro. This is the Core i9 version with 1 terabyte of storage and has the 16 gigs of RAM. However, this one is not brand new, but it is a refurbished model from Apple. So I did want to show you guys this unboxing, and I'm sure you've seen 100 of these before, but probably not many have done the refurbished version, so I want to see if there's any difference, and there really shouldn't be other than the box. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it here. So it just has a little pull tab here to rip this box open. Kind of hard to see on camera there. And it is just a regular plastic or cardboard brown box here. And this is a large box, so let me try and get this out here. Alright, so I needed to use my ultra wide camera a little bit because this is kind of a large box and the camera's just not liking it. So anyway, so this is the box that it comes in. So it's a plain white box. It is the same size as a regular box, except it just says MacBook Pro, Apple certified refurbished. It is very heavy, by the way. So on this side we have nothing. On this side we have an Apple logo. On the other side we have nothing. We do have a pull tab for the plastic wrap, and on this side we have another Apple logo. On the back here we have our regulatory guidelines, Apple, Mac. We have information about the model here. So it is MacBook Pro 16-inch model A2141, refurbished space gray, 2.3 gigahertz, 8 core, 16 gigs, AMD Radeon Pro 5500M with 4 gigs GDDR6, 1 terabyte. Designed by Apple in California, and basically, yeah, 2019, all rights reserved, Apple, all that good stuff there. So cool. Let's go ahead and pull the tab and check it out. So that's pretty easy open there. So pop open our plastic wrap. All right, cool. So here is our box, and what do we have inside? I hope a computer is in here. Whoa! So as you can see, that's a thickly rimmed box, as it's the protection for everything here. And we have the laptop in its glory here. So we have our sealed MacBook here, and it does have the little pull tab right there. So I'll put this off to the side and we'll take a look at what is in the box. Alright, so, and this should be just like a normal MacBook Pro. The only difference is it being refurbished, but Apple refurbished is like new or better than new in my opinion, because it's got more stringent guidelines for their refurbishing than it is new. You still got that 1-year warranty and all that good stuff, so you're not really missing out anything. So first off, we have our little documentation here. So of course we get our MacBook Pro, and gives you some information about it. Welcome to your MacBook Pro. Thunderbolt 3 USB-C, headphone port, shows your menu bar, FaceTime HD camera, spotlight. We have our touch bar, Touch ID power button, and explains what the touch bar is, and that's about it there. We have some more energy guide, regulatory stuff here. We have our Apple stickers, which are actually color coded, so they are space gray. And then we have, is this nothing? Is that it? Nope, we have more. No? No, that's it. It just has a hard, like, center, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, so that's it. So Apple stickers, regulatory, and a simple little guide showing you some of the buttons. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have our power brick, which is a 96 watt USB-C power adapter. I'm not sure you can even see that, but because it's still in its wrapper there. And then we have our USB-C charging cord here. Now, because I was spoiled with previous Apple, I got I had the extension cord. And if you remember, the older MacBooks came with that extension cord in the box. Apple no longer includes those. So I bought one of those off of Amazon years ago, and for my 2016, because in 2016 with the new model, they stopped including that. So anyway, so that's it. That's all that's in the box. So nice empty box there. And we'll go ahead and get some of the air out there. All right, so we'll go ahead and open it up and show you inside. And then I'll give you a comparison between my current one and the new one. All right, so I wanted to give you a quick look at my current computer. So I have a 2017 15-inch MacBook Pro, and this one has the 512 gigs of storage. It has 16 gigs of RAM, and it does have the i7. I'll give you that information here. So, and as you can see, I'm running Mojave because I didn't like Catalina, but now I'm kind of forced to have Catalina. But anyway, so I have the 2.9 gigahertz Intel Core i7, 16 gigs, 2133 megahertz LPDDR3 RAM, and we have the Radeon Pro 564 gig, 4 gigs. So there you go. That's my current machine. Now, one thing I was really looking forward to is not having to use this keyboard anymore. Now, I don't mind the touch bar, but as you can see, this doesn't have the separate escape key, and we have the Touch ID key separate. But this, the butterfly keyboard, I don't think many people like it, and I'm one of those people. So anyway, so we'll go ahead and open this, and I wanted to give you an idea of how they look together. All right, so we just have a little pull tab here. And this slips right out here. So we have the side here, we have those Thunderbolt USB-C ports. No change there. We have that nice little flip hinge for the top there. We have our headphone jack and our 2 Thunderbolts right there. So nothing changed there. Let's go ahead and open it up. Oh, we do a little piece of paper there. And this is probably gonna start booting automatically. It didn't. Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. Okay. Well, as I'm trying to show you these 2 computers, the voiceover kept coming on and telling me how to use it. Anyway, so the biggest thing you'll see is just the footprint of the machine. It's slightly bigger, but the bezels are much smaller on the 16-inch. I'm not sure if you can even tell based on just here, but the 15-inch has much larger bezels compared to the 16-inch. And the other change here is that beautiful normal Magic Keyboard with the scissor switches and the separate escape key, and the Touch ID key is not like attached to the touch bar, which is kind of interesting, but looking much forward to that versus, yeah, so definitely looking forward to that. One of the reasons I really wanted to get this was, number 1, the keyboard, but number 2, I needed more space. And you can't upgrade these once you buy them, but I figured I would spoil myself a little bit here and buy the newer one. This one I've had for about 2.5 years, and it's been pretty good for me. So, but I definitely wanted something with a little bit more power, a little bit more space. And the keyboard, I love the keyboard. I remember seeing this in the store and I fell in love with it, but I knew I couldn't afford it right away. So I guess it was a good thing that I waited until it was refurbished. So I believe that my model was $2,800 new, and refurbished it was $2,330 plus tax. So definitely still very expensive, but hopefully I'll be able to make some of it up by selling this one. So yeah, and I'm gonna set this up obviously, but I didn't want to do all that on camera. I just wanted to give you guys a unboxing and look at it, just to give you a idea of how it looks and give you an idea of how it looks beside a 15-inch. And I will do comparisons between these two once I have them set up. This one does sit up a little bit higher, but that's because I do have a separate black plastic case on it. I don't know if you can see this, but I do have a black plastic case on top of it because I don't trust myself. Anyway, so I'm gonna buy one of those for this too. That is if I decide to keep it. If it's not, if it's not worth it, and I don't think it's worth the money, then I'll return it. I'll keep what I have. But yeah. So anyway, so this has just been an unboxing and look at the 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, please leave me a like. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.